like today to talk about the millennium, in particular the millennium rule. Years ago I asked the Lord in prayer to help me understand what the millennium was about, because there's different views. There's amillennianism, there's post-millenianism, there's pre-millenianism, and without looking into these I just held a pan-millennialist view, as it were. It would all pan out in the end. And about a couple of years later, after saying that prayer, things began to fall into place for me. And so this video, I'm just going to share 3 words from the New Testament which point to Christians being involved in the millennium, and therefore the millennium itself is a reality. A time on earth when Jesus will rule and saints will rule with him. And so if this is so, then there is only one view to look at, which is basically the one known as pre-millenianism. The other ones basically discard that reality of it. And so if it's real, then we don't need to worry about these other views. And so those 3 words I'm going to share and read them out, and you can then see for yourself that the millennium event, this future time in history, is relevant for Christians and what we will do then. So what are these 3 words? Well, the first word is judge. Judge. Do you not know that the saints will judge the world? And if the world will be judged by you, are you unworthy to judge the smallest matters? Do you not know that we shall judge angels? How much more things that pertain to this life? So, we will judge the world. Which world, if it's not still around? The next word I would like to share is reign. We shall reign with him. Reign. If we endure, we shall also reign with him. Now, if we're going to reign with him, then we're reigning over something. The final word is rule. Rule. And he who overcomes and keeps my works until the end, to him I will give power over the nations. He shall rule them with a rod of iron, as the potter's vessels shall be broken to pieces, as I also have received from my Father. So here we are. It's much more explicit, the rule, because if we rule over the nations with Jesus, then the nations are still there. And if the second coming means heaven for all the saints forever, then there's no millennium rule. But because of these 3 words, there is a time to look forward to, if you're a saint, to work with Jesus here on earth, to reign with him, to rule with him, to judge. And after the 1,000-year reign, then will be the finishing up of all things. And that's what we're told about in the Bible. And this is something to look forward to.